Easter to you, Easter Sunday. May Easter be within you to make you who you are. Easter is one of those holidays, festivals, excuse me, and it's a time for bunnies and little chickens coming out of eggs. It's some way of trying to understand or bypass. It's our option. There are many holidays. I was thinking last month we had St. Patrick's Day in certain places, and there were parades, and everybody thinks it's a celebration of being Irish. Actually, the history of the Easter parade, especially in New York City back in the 1860s, was that the Irish were protesting and verifying that they were Americans. They were citizens of the United States. So it is good to return to the real meaning of certain things. Memorial Day is next month, and people might not remember that it is a time to remember those who have died in military service. And the 4th of July and Labor Day and Halloween, we have them, and we drift away from their central history and their meaning. Easter. The gospel has, in today's John reading from chapter 20, Mary Magdalene goes by herself, and it's dark, and yet she sees that the stone has been rolled back. And I wonder, was she going to roll that stone by herself? Or why was she there? In Luke's gospel, the women were bringing ointment and things to anoint the body. But she realized that some way there was nothing there. He was gone. And was she worried or excited? Did somebody steal the body? For money or something, or to disgrace him even farther, to make sure that he was dead. Who knows? But Mary Magdalene went and then ran, and we know the story. And Peter and John came, and what they saw was nothing. Then the question is, why did Jesus rise? And there's all kinds of poems and traditions trying to explain resurrection. I don't know how it happened. It's one of the first questions I'm going to ask if there's an answering service in heaven. So we have to ponder why. Tombs are deadly places, no life, and Jesus rose because of us. This is what I've been praying with lately, that if Jesus is there, then the apostles will remember, and the people who trusted him, they'll remember where he, where he was and where he is. He's there, but he's nowhere else. And we have, even on Memorial Day, we might go to graves of deceased military family members. But it's easy to remember on a particular day, but it's even easier to forget as we remember each day, remember to show up. It's easy to forget the dead. We call them, All Souls Day. Certain days that we remember, oh, she died on this day. And then it drifts away. I don't know why Jesus rose. I do know that I appreciate what he did after he rose. In the first reading from Acts, he said when God anointed him, he went around doing good. I think that's a definition of Jesus. He went around continuing the creative love of God. And I think the resurrection is the intensification. I want you to not forget, what does his resurrection mean? And he goes around doing good, and he did, and he does. And one of the things he does for us, because of our human propensity and even our religious shame and guilt, can move us to take up permanent residence in our tombs, in our dead place. And we can become very comfortable. We can have some kind of penitential lazy boy chair. It's so comfortable to be assumed in the darkness of my shame and guilt. My memory, I did this, I actually did. I live drinking the cup of regret. And Jesus came out of his tomb in a redemptive mission of enlivening us so that we come out of our own tombs. He went around untombing people, and we will see it in next Sunday for sure, but in the daily readings, he went around calling people out of their self-imposed tombs. And he says, come alive. Not by memory. I will help you come alive. Be attentive to me. And I will call you out of darkness, out of guilt, out of your unresurrected, self-imposed negativity. So I was thinking, praying, I'm not sure Easter means anything if you do not experience the pull of the earth to regret, or if you become so accustomed to that that's life. Life is negativity. Life is paralysis. Life is tombish. Easter doesn't mean much if you don't need his resurrection. Then you resort to chickens and bunnies and flowers and pretty hats. Easter is Jesus coming out of my tomb with me. Jesus saying, I have come that you may have life. I give you the bread of life. It's all about life. It's not about the past. When Jesus meets people, he doesn't call to mind after his resurrection, oh, you did this, you denied me that, you ran away there. The future is more important. The coming out into the light. Mary Magdalene came in darkness, but the light had risen. And she came to see that the light is not locatable in a particular dead place, that the resurrection is each of our lives living in the light of being loved, not negotiating. If I do this, God, if I go to Mass, if I say this prayer, then you have to be good to me. You will give me life. No negotiating at Easter. Receiving. Being poor enough to receive our resurrections as the ultimate gift of our creation. Easter be with you and within you.